Yogic relaxation has several components. It's not the same as taking a nap or watching TV. When we do the yogic relaxation, often after the postures, it's a progressive relaxation, which includes first the physical relaxation. We tense and release one muscle at a time, as you'll see after when we practice, to remind our muscles the difference between tension and relaxation. Sometimes when we squeeze and tense the muscle and then relax, we can really let go more than just focusing or thinking about relaxing. After relaxing physically each muscle, we go through the body one muscle at a time with our awareness, a mental relaxation called autosuggestion, or one technique is to silently repeat, I relax my feet relax, or I relax the feet relax. Sometimes saying I relax my feet gives a little more focus, as if the feet are a part of your body, but your identity as well. In yogic tradition, we actually learn that we're more than just the body. So sometimes the wording, instead of I relax my feet silently, you can think I relax the feet, even though you are a part of the body too, and the body is part of who you are. It gives a little bit of a detachment so that you relax the feet versus my feet. This is just a slight detail in wording, which just really tends to relax your muscles, to separate you a little bit from just the mere physical body. So autosuggestion, you go through each body part: feet, ankles, lower leg, knees, hips, upper legs, spine, shoulders, stomach, slowly, one muscle at a time, bringing awareness and letting it relax. You don't have to silently also repeat each body part, such as I relax the legs relax, but sometimes repeating that silently really tells your both conscious and subconscious muscles that are holding because of subconscious or conscious tension to relax. So it is a useful tool. Mental relaxation, using the wording I relax my feet relax, repeating silently, or bringing awareness to each body part is very helpful. But know that also after postures, if you just go into relaxation pose and let your back relax and just notice the breath for a few minutes of silence after doing active movements, that is beneficial as well. But you might get more benefit going in even deeper for relaxing when you do all of these components: physical relaxation, the muscle tense and release, into the mental relaxation with just using the mind without moving the body, one muscle at a time. And then the next layer is to observe either the breath or perhaps a peaceful image, or maybe more subtle, noticing the energy of the body. In this state, after we relax both physically and mentally, we have just a general, subtle awareness of our being as we watch ourselves relax. Instead of trying to slow the breath down or breathe slow, like a breathing technique or what we might do in yoga postures, although that does have a relaxation response, at some point in the relaxation, it's nice to let go of even trying to deepen the breath. This is the phase where you're just observing and being with what is, which includes watching the natural rhythm of your breath without trying to change it, sometimes called breath awareness. After these components of deep relaxation, from physical to mental to even more subtle, noticing breath or the energy, you might then notice there's thoughts in the mind still. At this point, we're letting the focus, however, go beyond the thoughts, into the silence between thoughts, the deep peace that's beyond the body and beyond the mind. Whether the practitioner or your students has a mind that gets very still at this point, which doesn't always happen, you still will receive benefits just by relaxing the physical muscles, then using awareness, then watching breath perhaps, or thinking of a peaceful image. This also relaxes the nervous system. In fact, about 10 minutes or 15 minutes of a deep yogic conscious relaxation, they say, is more useful rest-wise sometimes and more nourishing than a full night's sleep. This could be especially true for those with insomnia. that if you can't fall asleep and you have insomnia, you can try these relaxation techniques in bed, lying on your back perhaps, and then you may actually fall asleep. Many of my students tell me they fall asleep after doing this practice. Some of my students with insomnia for many years say that it doesn't necessarily put them into sleep mode, but they relax and feel more rested and more refreshed, even if they're not sleeping very well. The yogic relaxation techniques, however, in this progressive relaxation that I'm sharing and teaching, you'll see at the end of all the classes I teach, whether brief or extended, you'll notice that I suggest to stay a little bit awake. When you have insomnia and you're doing this practice in bed to try to fall asleep, then of course the result may be sleep, which is great. But normally when we practice yogic relaxation, we're a little bit conscious, although deeply relaxed. Although the physical body is still, the mind is so relaxed that we're not in a state such as sleep where we're not conscious, but we're not completely awake. Sometimes it's called the superconscious state, where you're a little bit aware, perhaps of the breath, a little bit awake, but completely relaxed. If you haven't been doing these yogic relaxations, I urge you to try it even every day. I have now a short video I will show you that you can relax either in a chair, 1 or 2 chairs, which is what we'll teach our chair yoga classes. I also have videos in this module for a longer extended relaxation, 18 minutes guided, and then a 30-minute guided relaxation video. One of them has healing imagery at the end, which is another thing you can do after you've gone through the progressive techniques of physical to mental to energetic relaxation and then into silence. At that point, for healing reasons, if you have a condition or perhaps just healing your emotional self, it's at that point when the body's most receptive, when you can perhaps really think of healing imagery, thinking of all your organs vital. Or if you have an injury or needing a surgery, you can think of that area of the body in complete health and harmony. You can also repeat some English affirmations or in your native language, silently, such as, I am healthy and all is well. Or peace is within me and all is well. Or making up your own, such as, I feel loved, I feel supported, all is well. You can make up your own for what you truly need, even if you're not experiencing that in your life. Say you feel you need more support or love or vitality or energy. You can affirm it after you've relaxed the body and the mind. At this point, there's the least distraction in the body and the mind to prevent your conscious and subconscious from believing these suggestions. Healing imagery or affirmations actually can change the chemistry of the body. When we put our mind into a relaxed state and suggest our body as well, often the physiological response is that of what we're affirming, peace or wellness. Much throughout the day and often in our life, we're actually consciously or subconsciously thinking negative thoughts or repeating to people, I'm so tired, I feel so depressed, or life's getting me down. These are negative affirmations, although they might feel true and they might be true. But what we've learned from yoga techniques is one of them is that you can replace a negative thought with a positive. That's in Sanskrit, Praktipaksha Bhavana. So a useful time to do that is at the end of the progressive relaxation, when you are completely relaxed and the mind is most calm. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about what's behind of why we're doing what we do in these guided relaxations, that it's not just a nap time or trying to relax your muscles only, but there's techniques to it. For thousands of years, we've learned these from the yogis for deep nourishment and deep healing. One last tip I'll share before you actually enjoy a chair yoga relaxation is that when you're teaching relaxation in chair yoga, perhaps to a support group, people healing perhaps from a surgery or a cancer support group, or perhaps an addiction recovery support group, you can get real specific to the needs of that group in your imagery. I always like to suggest when I'm guiding people through relaxation that they can think of their own image, because what might be healing to you, perhaps a beautiful beach scenery in your mind, may not be so healing for someone who doesn't enjoy beaches. Maybe they prefer a scene for healing that they're lying in a park. So you can suggest, if it's relaxing, think of a beach, or think of a relaxation wave of light entering your body. But you can also suggest they think of their own image as well. That's just one more technique I have for teaching relaxation. In addition, if you're teaching groups that are healing from an illness, perhaps a chronic illness support group, or teaching chair yoga at a hospital setting, depending on what is going on, people may need more relaxation time than postures. If you're teaching an hour class, not every group needs to move and do the yoga postures for 45 minutes. Some might need to relax for 20 minutes, do 20-minute postures, and then a 15 to 20-minute guided healing breath work or imagery. So use your best judgment and ask the needs of the group perhaps when teaching on how active the class is, and maybe some weeks they need to relax longer than others. Even in companies, I know that classes really appreciate that relaxation in the end. In fact, many look forward to it. But some people who have had trauma or find it difficult to relax, perhaps people new to yoga and meditation, they may not enjoy the long relaxation, but only the postures. Everyone's different. Each class is different. Each group is different. So you can use your best judgment. But if it is comfortable and the person you're teaching to or the group is well enough, keep it proportional. But in an hour class, it's nice to have about a 10-minute relaxation if you did 45 minutes or so of postures, which then allows 5 minutes at the end to meditate and do some breathing work. You can estimate that, but when I teach chair yoga, I don't always have them relax as long as you'll see in the videos, the long extended 20-minute relaxation on your back. One reason for that is that if your head is not against the wall sitting in a chair, you're not as supported, so it may not be as comfortable to relax as long. But if you have a class where they can put their chair or wheelchair against the wall, and maybe you have a pillow, you can prop the head up on a pillow against the wall, and then maybe they are comfortable to do a 10 to 15-minute relaxation. Again, you'll use your best judgment. If you have a room, you can turn the lights off. That's always relaxing for people. And you'll start to practice on your own, I hope, to experience the deep healing effects of yogic relaxation so that you'll truly understand, not just from listening to me talk about it or hearing about it or reading about it, but you'll truly know from your own experience on why and how it works. So here's your chance now to relax. We'll start with a chair yogic relaxation. Well, you'll need 1 or 2 chairs. The body tends to cool down if you relax, so if you have a sweatshirt or blanket over you, you're welcome to do that. You can suggest that as well when you teach the classes. If they have a jacket or sweatshirt they might want to put on. If you're just doing a few minute relaxation, they may not need that, but if you're doing a 5 to 10 minute guided relaxation, it's nice to stay warm. So once you're in the pose, you don't need a fidget or then move and get a sweatshirt. Once you start to move your body in the relaxation, after relaxing one muscle at a time, you may have to kind of start the process again. So it's best not to move unless you need to. And after the 6-minute chair yoga relaxation video, in this module, as a separate video, you can also enjoy an 18-minute guided relaxation or a 30-minute guided relaxation. You may want to try that separate on your own when you're feeling fatigued or if you have insomnia. Those longer videos are suggested lying on your back if comfortable, but you can do the same long relaxation in a chair. So enjoy your experience. There is one more practice if you're enjoying these relaxation videos and feel you need more deep nourishment and longer time, is called yoga nidra, which means yoga sleep, which is a longer progressive relaxation. Much like my videos, but it goes on even longer, about 45 minutes or so, with more imagery and healing. You can find those on the internet or through local teachers called yoga nidra. So enjoy Shavasana, corpse pose. That's the physical posture we will get in now in a chair to begin our yogic relaxation. Enjoy. Let the mind go inward. Rest, relax, and nourish your innermost self. A relaxation pose on 2 chairs, which for some is supported shoulder stem. Also, if you notice, in this version, the knees are not supported. That may be okay for some people, but if people need support behind the knee, you can turn the chair so that you have room if there's no chair arms, so that the back of knee is now on the chair base instead of just the lower leg. And then relaxing and breathing in Shavasana, corpse. You don't need a second chair for chair yoga practice. You don't need a second chair. You can do Shavasana in any of the postures with one chair. Corpse pose seated. You relax your back against the chair, hands on the thigh. Close the eyes and take some slow, deep breaths. Whether one chair or legs up on a second chair for corpse pose, you can do progressive relaxation, starting with the muscles of the body, then relaxing with the mind, and then going deeper in. Just like you would do lying on the ground in Shavasana, if you've practiced that way. So you can squeeze your fists, lift the legs, spread the toes, inhale, exhale, drop. Inhale, shrug the shoulders, exhale, drop. Inhale, lift the heart, exhale, drop. As you exhale, gently turn the head to one side. Inhale, center, switch. Lastly, you can scrunch the face to the nose. Inhale, exhale, relax. Lion's breath, open the eyes and mouth. Tongue down, eyes up. Exhale, stretch the face, then relax. Once the muscles are relaxed, use the power of awareness in the mind for what's called autosuggestion, relaxing one muscle at a time. Start by bringing attention down into the toes, repeating silently, I relax the toes relax. I relax the feet relax. I relax the legs relax. I relax the back relax. You'll be repeating this silently. As an instructor, you can verbally instruct the students to say it mentally, silently. I relax the shoulders and arms relax. The hands and fingers relax. The neck and the throats relax. I relax the back. The back is relaxed. The stomach is relaxed. All the internal organs relaxed. The heart is relaxed. Imagine the heart pumping blood through the body. Every cell, every organ in vital health and harmony. Then just let go of any specific technique and just observe the breath without trying to deepen it. Just observe and allow all sensations that arise, letting the mind rest inward, almost as if the breath is like ocean waves, rising and falling, relaxing the mind with every exhale. When the mind is most relaxed and the body relaxed, it's a good time for English affirmations, when we're most receptive for our subconscious to heal and hear positive affirmations. You can silently repeat, I am at peace, I am healthy, and all is well, several times, or make up your own affirmation, affirming your vitality, your health, your inner peace, your harmony. You can hold this pose 5, 10, 15 minutes, even longer. When teaching support groups for people who have just gone through surgery or chronic illness, they may enjoy longer relaxation for restoring the nerves in the body on a deep level. When the mind is most relaxed and the body relaxed, it's a good time for English affirmations when we're most receptive for our subconscious to heal and hear positive affirmations. You can silently repeat, I am at peace, I am healthy, and all is well, several times, or make up your own affirmation affirming your vitality, your health, your inner peace, your harmony. You can hold this pose 5, 10, 15 minutes, even longer. When teaching support groups for people who have just gone through surgery or chronic illness, they may enjoy longer relaxation for restoring the nerves in the body on a deep level. When you come out, be sure to wiggle the fingers or toes or any way that gently awakens the body. And then sitting tall so you're a little more alert, but still relaxed. I like to teach a few minutes silent meditation after relaxation pose so that you can start to be a little more alert as you're aware of the sensations in the body and the breath. So when you go back into your day, you're coming from a place of relaxation and inner peace with alertness, with aliveness, feeling your union, your yoga within yourself. That was an instructional chair yoga relaxation that you may guide a class end of your practice teaching chair yoga or do on your own. But now you can see in this module on your own timing a long 18 and 30-minute relaxation video, 2 separate videos for deep healing. You can do this lying on the ground or in a chair or a wheelchair. Enjoy it, experience it, and feel the deep benefits of guided healing yogic relaxation.